Hey boys and girls, and welcome to tonight's flip video. As you requested, we're still going over the same stuff. We're going to be talking about number lines and different ways the SOL people will try to trick you. So here we've got a number line. You know what to do. You know, there's a star. You have to figure out what the value is. Now there's a couple things that the people in the SOL will do. The first thing is they'll try to trick you by putting this 1/2 here, because your tempted thing to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's something already there, so I'll skip over it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When in actuality, the 1/2 is a line you do need to count. So what I like to do is I just like to pretend that it's not there. So if I can cross it off, I will, or in this case, I will erase it. All gone. Now I'm going to go back and I will count my lines just like I know for another line. So I always start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I always count that last one. 10 would be my denominator. So 10, 10, 10, so on and so forth. 10 for the rest of them. Now I see 8/10 is my number line. None of those are 8/10. This one has an 8 in it, and this one is a 10ths. So I know it definitely can't be C because 9/10 is greater than 8/10, so I can get rid of that. So what I can do is I can butterfly these to figure out if any of those are equivalent. So I'll do 8/10, 8/10, and 8/10. I'll do this one down here. 5 times 8 is 40. 4 times 10 is 40. So I know this is the correct answer. Still need to check my other ones. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 10 is 80. Here we've got 40. And here we've got a 30. So that's close, but neither one of those are correct. So you see my tricks were, they didn't even give me the actual fraction that I found. They gave me an equivalent fraction, and I had to butterfly to prove that. I do want to point out that 3/5, the way they came up with that was, here was where the halfway mark was originally. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and then 3/5. 8, 9 says if you didn't count the 0 if you didn't count the 10, and the 9/10 was if you started at the 0. So they had answers that were possible, but they were trying to trick you. So now it's your turn. Try this out. I've got my star there. I want to know what it is. Pause the video, work through it, then we'll come back together. Hopefully the very, 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 very first thing you did was disregarded that 1/2. So then I count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 being my denominator for all this. So I'm looking for 4/12. And they haven't done it. They've done it again. They haven't given me my actual answer, so I know one of these is equivalent. So I can eliminate 5/12 because they have the same denominator, so I know it can't be that one. So I'll go 4/12 and 4/6 gives me 24 and 48. So they're not equivalent. We've got 4/12 and 4/11. I should be able to look at this and realize they're not the same, because 4/11 and 4/12, they both have a 4 as a numerator, and they have different denominators, so I should know that they're not going to be the same, but I like to always check it. So 44, 48. It's close, but close doesn't count here. So I'm left with 1/3 and 4/12. That will give me 12, and that will give me 12. So that's my correct answer. And if you look on my number line, it's kind of, I can do right there, and then another 4. So I can break my number lines into thirds, and I can think of it that way. So another way to think of that problem. So for your Bring Back to School problem, I've presented you here with a number line. I would like for you to identify the fractions that I've provided for you, A, B, C, and D. Do all 4 of them. And I'll check that in the morning. So have a wonderful evening. I'll see you soon.